Texans sideline, head coach D'Amico Ryan. His team lost last time out, trying to turn things around this time. On the other side, Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So out come the Houston Texans, and Greg is one of the good quarterbacks in the league. Offensive Rookie of the Year, number 2 pick in that 2023 draft. Year 3 for C.J. Stroud out of Ohio State.
In last week's game, the opponent just really neutralized him, and frankly, this entire passing game. Nobody was open. When they were, he missed some throws. The offensive line had some protection issues. It just overall was a poor performance. So they understand if they're going to come into today's game and have some success, they've got to find a way to get some explosive production and some efficiency out of this passing game.
Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Open man. Downfield. It's Nico Collins. And he will score. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, it's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Now, Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Texans will race out to a quick 7-0 edge.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get across the 20, welcome down 23-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the 3-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. It certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
Escaping to his left. He'll take off again. And Mahomes going to protect himself here. He's going to slide and get down. He's got that first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
The RPO will get it to Brown. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 43-yard
Mahomes
line.
down on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Trying to find any CD can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
The Texans take over.
There's Nico Collins and his Texans team getting set for their next possession. And he is right up there amongst the league leaders when it comes to receiving yards by a wideout this year. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. Trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
They want to
second and
toss to
7.
Chubb. And will be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. It's incomplete.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Chubb. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drop for the loss of a yard.
The line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard on the play. And it's
on 3rd down. They go with Chubb.
Chubb again, the ball carrier.
This offense moving quickly, and they'll try to get set. On 4th down, Stroud. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on downs. A 1st down throw for Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That one thrown behind his target. It'll be incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
Texans offense and their star running back, Nick Chubb, set to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. Another 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. Room to run inside the 40. And he will go all the way. Nick Chubb, touchdown Texans. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it, and the Texans move out on top, 14-0. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On the sideline, the unmistakable Andy Reid as the Chiefs take the field once more. This unit hasn't been at their best early on. Punt followed by an interception on their first 2 drives. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring it up third down.
Makes it third down and 12 yards to go.
To throw is Mahomes. He can't get away, and he loses the football. It looked like one of the Chiefs is able to recover, and they hold on to the ball.
Ariza in punt formation for the Chiefs.
Here comes Smith on the return. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Texans offense and their star running back, Nick Chubb, set to take over once more. A dive and a catch. Incredible. First time they've whooped his weight tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down. Stroud trying to rally the troops and get them to the line quickly.
18 on the play. First down, Texans.
Here's Chubb. He'll manage only a couple. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. The offense in hurry-up mode, pushing the pace. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. We'll try and hurry to the line here.
32-yard line.
Once again, it's Chubb. Oh, yeah. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Halftime is looming, but a chance to build on that already sizable lead right here. First and goal. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. On second down, Stroud. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Two incomplete passes now lead to this third down and goal. He'll find the rookie out of Iowa State, Jaden Higgins. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Fourth down, and on comes Kaimi Fairbairn for the Houston field goal. This about as short as you can get. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Just going to run it here over the middle. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop. Second and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
And they'll let not run another play. Instead, take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, halftime straight ahead. And we send it over to Scott Hanson.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. First and 10. Left side, it's caught by Brown. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
13 yards on
First and 10 now from the 36.
Good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
To throw is Mahomes. On the move left. He's going to keep it himself. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
It's a
First and 10.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Throwing is Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. Back one way, too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain
on the play. Second and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray.
They have a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Into the hands of Juju. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
A gain of 7. It's fourth down.
They'll try it now with Pacheco.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. First down throw, Mahomes. Trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
On the tackle. That's a gain of 8.
They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. To the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
This one not quite over, but down a couple scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On first and 10, it's Chubb. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
And the Texans first down.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. On play action. Stroud. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll take this one in. Nico Collins.
Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Houston. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. And 60 on the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now Fairbairn for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans up their lead. It's now 24-7.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
The Chiefs offense ready to take over once again. They'll start out first down and 10. Here's Mahomes. In trouble, and down he goes.
Anderson, a 9-yard loss.
So,
It's now
2 minutes to
2nd
play
and 19
here in the second
at the
half.
17-yard
Greg
line.
and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Mahomes. Wide open. It's Brown. He's got it. Big gain, and that changes the complexion of this drive all the way down to the 40-yard line.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard
The tight end in
line.
motion now. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Kelsey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
They put Kelsey in motion. He takes off. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
14 more yards. That's another Kansas City
Here's Patrick.
Chiefs.
He'll throw it on 1st down. That one incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target.
Incomplete.
And it'll lead to a 2nd
It's
down.
2nd down and 10.
Here's Mahomes. And he lost the football. And fortunately, it looked like a Chief was able to fall on it. So, yes, Kansas City will retain possession. 3rd and long for Mahomes. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Now Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for.
It's a gain of 8.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to do.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. To break the hurdle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First down.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. Andy Fairbury coming on to try the field goal. This from beyond 70 yards away. Now whistles here, and a penalty. Somebody moved early up front. They'll go play action with Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo. Now Chubb. Into space. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play.
Yeah, Mike, I'm not sure how popular this move is going to be on the other sideline. And listen, I understand in the huddle sometimes kind of players take it upon themselves to do things like this, but the call there has to be take a knee, move on, shake hands, and go to the locker room. But not in this case.
So it's a win for the visiting Texans. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, good night from Kansas City.
Who's ready for some December football? Hi everyone, Scott Hansen here, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 14. Lots to get to. We'll begin in Glendale, Arizona. The Cardinals at home to take on the Los Angeles Rams. And it's Marvin Harrison Jr. And I'll tell you what, they look pretty good right here. The Cardinals win a barn burner, plenty of points to go around, but they come out on top. From there, why don't we go to Cleveland? Let's check in on the Browns as they host the Tennessee Titans. And it's the rookie, Cam Ward. He's going to find his man, touchdown, 31 yards on the pass. The Titans win their third straight game as they get the victory today. Lastly, let's go over to MetLife Stadium. The Jets taking on the Miami Dolphins. And let's sit back and watch Devon Achane. He gets past the first wave of the defense, and the race is on. The Dolphins get an important win here in the race to get one of those final wild cards in the AFC. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.